For the past several years, we've watched as women's sports have been invaded by biological men, but it really wasn't until the Leah Thomas situation that this entire thing came to a head, that people finally realized enough is enough. When someone who was competing in college as a man for 3 years all of a sudden decides to change their name, change what gender they identify as, and compete against real women, that's a step too far, especially when they're taking national championships away from women, from actual women. And as a result, it inspired a lot of people, including other swimmers like Riley Gaines, to stand up and speak out about that. And since that time, even though it put a target on her back, even though she's been criticized by the mainstream media, attacked by so many people, she continues to stand up and push back against the transgender inclusion in female sports that right now is destroying female athletics. And because of that, it's inspired other people as well. Finally, we have the teammate of Leah Thomas, one of the people who did speak to places like Daily Wire while all this was going on under the condition of anonymity, is finally going public and revealing herself and explaining even more about this disgusting degeneracy that took place at University of Pennsylvania with Leah Thomas. Fighting for women, Leah Thomas' teammate tells her story to Matt Walsh. And this is a long video. This is 30 minutes long. You can find it on Twitter. Matt Walsh put the entire thing up there. You know, it's an interesting listen. You hear more about the locker room situation. You hear more about the fact that the athletic department didn't care what these girls were saying. They did not want to hear it. They didn't want to hear their complaints about there being a fucking swinging dick in the locker room with them that was pretending to be a woman. They didn't care about Leah Thomas staring at them while they got undressed. Athletic department didn't care. Put them through all of this stuff. But I just want you to hear the beginning where you can see how the athletic department basically told these girls, if you try to say anything, we're going to make it really bad for you.
Actually, one of the girls, was very upset. She went crying to the athletic department, and I don't know what they said to her, but she then was completely on board and thought Leah swimming was like this magical, beautiful thing. Like, is there something wrong with me for thinking that this is wrong? It worked. The university wanted us to be quiet, and they did it in a very effective way. Like, there was something going on in that athletic department that wanted to keep us quiet. And I was like, this is getting scary.
And like I said, here's another quote. The university wanted to do it in a very effective way. They continue to tell us our opinions were wrong, and that if we had an issue with it, we were the problem. And it's frightening, and your future job is on the line. They effectively silenced us even within talking to each other. And like I said, the full interview is very revealing. It's like 30 minutes long, so we can't sit here and react to it. But it's confirming everything that has been talked about. And it's good that she's finally willing to go on the record. And I know that Paula is going to come under attack from this. Paula Scanlon is her name. Paula's going to come under attack from this, already has come under attack from this by the mainstream media, labeled this, labeled that, labeled a transphobe, whatever. People are going to call you those names. It doesn't fucking matter. It means nothing. Because the reality is there's nothing transphobic about wanting women to compete with women in sports. Transgender, biological male to female transitioners, you can go compete. You just got to compete with the men. Got to compete with your biological sex. No one is banning you from playing sports. You just can't beat the shit out of women anymore. And that is enough to make them freak out. So this is just another step, another woman, another girl who's coming forward, just like Riley Gaines has, just like so many people have. And she's getting a lot of support from female athletes out there because people are tired of it. People are tired of the transgender inclusion destroying women's sports. Let me know what you think about Paula Scanlon, the latest person to come and speak out about the degenerate Leah Thomas, in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.